If you plan to come to Canada in 2023, in this video, I'll be talking about 6 things I like about living here in Canada so far. I've been living here for 3 years, and everything I'm going to talk about in this video is based on my own experiences. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, I am Toby Erinle, and I live in Canada with my beautiful family. We moved here, myself and my wife, about 3 years ago, and yeah, it's been beautiful ever since. In this video, I thought to share with you guys 6 things I love the most about living here. I live in a province called Alberta, and the city is Calgary. For those of you who might plan to come to Canada in the future, I know it might be tricky, especially for those of you who know nobody here. It might be tricky to try to figure out what province you want to live in. Maybe this video will help you, who knows. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you're new to this channel, if this is the first time you're seeing me talk, I'm also new to the channel anyways. So I would appreciate if you like this video, if you subscribe, and if you share the video. I'll be making more videos in this line. So let's get into it right now. The first thing I like about living here in Canada is the basic amenities. There is access to power, water, gas, electricity, free healthcare, free basic education, good roads, you name it. There is access to support funds. All this together just improves the quality of life. And no wonder Calgary is rated one of the best cities to live in the world. The second thing I like the most about living here is the opportunities. The key reason you see so many people want to come to Canada is because of the opportunities. You can be anything you want to be here in Canada. I've seen people come in here, change the entire course of their life, change their career path, and they're doing so well for themselves. If you choose to go back to school, the government is there to support you, to give you the funds you need, to even give you grants, which you don't have to pay back. The possibilities are limitless. It's just beautiful to be able to plan your life and see your plans work out. Number 3 on my list is the people. You must have heard people say Canadians are very kind people. Canadians are generous. It is true. I live here with them. I work with them. Canadians are really kind people. It's beautiful to be able to live in a community where you're not scared of anyone and you can actually belong. For instance, myself and my family, we attend a predominantly white church, First Assembly, and if you come into my church, regardless of the color of your skin, regardless of what you look like or how you look like or where you're coming from, you automatically belong. You feel this connection, you feel this sense of community, you know what I mean? And this is not to say that there are no crazy people here in Canada, no. Like, Canada has crazy people too, for sure. Like, there are very crazy people here. But generally, I would say majority of people who are Canadians are nice people. The fourth thing I like about living here is the infrastructure and the outdoor life. Almost everywhere you go around here is beautiful. In Calgary, where I live, for instance, we have more than 1,100 playgrounds and over 5,000 parks citywide. More than enough place for you to, go out and bask in that outdoor experience. The city is so beautiful. If you go downtown, for instance, like, there are so many beautiful buildings. You just want to stroll and you just want to take pictures. It's so nice. If you're the type who likes to take pictures, like me, I like to take pictures. I've never just had enough time like I wish I had. But you just want to stroll sometimes. Sometimes I find myself, I just go out, take my drone, and then I fly around the city. I do that a lot of times, and I'm never tired of it. I also stay about a few kilometers away from the mountains. So anytime we feel like, taking a trip to the mountains, we just drive, maybe once or twice a year. Go to the mountains, go to Banff, Canmore, Lake Louise, wherever we want to go to. And these are very, very beautiful places. You just enjoy the outdoor life. You enjoy the experience. In terms of infrastructure, you enjoy the views of, there was a day I was driving to work, and while I was driving, I saw the train pass, and then I saw an aeroplane. Like, at the same time, there was road transportation, there was train, and there was plane. Like, it was all at the same time in one picture. It was just so beautiful. So you enjoy the views of the infrastructure. You enjoy the experience of being outdoors. the fresh air, the parks, everything. It's just beautiful. The fifth thing I like about living here is the safety. I mean, Canada is a relatively safe country to live in. I use the word relatively because I know no place is 100% safe. If you watch the news, you would have heard of gun violence and pockets of violence every here and there in Canada, in different provinces generally. I know, for instance, like I'm recording this video at around midnight now. I could record this video and decide to take a stroll and walk maybe 5 kilometers away and walk back. And nothing is I'm not even going to be scared. I'm going to come back home with my phones in my pockets. So that's why I say it's relatively safe. Apart from that, there is crime here. Between November and now, we've had over 200 cases of car theft. So when in the winter months, when people start their cars, they want the car to heat up, then they stay indoors. Before they come out, someone has come and driven their car away. So there is a lot of car theft here in Canada. But still yet, I would still rate it a very safe place to live in. You basically don't fear living in your house with your kids, with your family, and someone breaking in and being like, "Where's your phone? Give me your possessions, give me this." That would almost never happen. So I'll rate Canada a relatively safe place to live and to raise your kids. The last on my list for the things I like about living here in Canada is the easy access to loans and mortgages. If I choose to go to the best university in this province, I could if I wanted to. There are loans available for people who are residents or citizens here, and all you just need to provide is your source of income. This makes life so easy, especially for business owners too. Take for instance, I run this photography business, and I choose to upgrade my equipment. If I don't have $10,000 all at once to buy all the equipment I need, I could go to places where I would get loans very easily, and then I would have to pay them back. Yeah, I know this is a controversial topic because when it comes to loans and debts, we don't want to talk about it because we're from Africa. But sometimes when this is investment for your future, when this is investment for your business, sometimes it only makes sense to go this route and then pay back, and then you can live a better life rather than stay in a place because you're scared of taking loans. I like this aspect so much, but I would never advise anyone to just take loans just because it is available. You only take the loans if it is to invest in your future, or if it is something that you just cannot do without. Also, every Canadian is entitled to a credit card. So you have a credit card which usually comes with some amount of money which you can spend and then pay back. If you don't pay back within a given period, then you get to pay interest on the money you borrowed. So all this just makes life very, very easy and very, very convenient. So there is it, guys, the 6 things I like about living here in Canada. In my next video, I'll be talking about 6 things I hate about living here in Canada. If you want to see that video, please subscribe now and turn on notifications so that you won't miss it when it comes. I'll try to drop these videos weekly, but anytime it gets so busy and I'm unable to, I'll make it maybe bi-weekly. But I'll try to go on from here, and I'll try to keep it consistent. If you live in Canada and there's any other things you like about living here, please put in the comment section. I would like to see. Also, if there are any topics you want me to talk about, if you have any questions, let me see them in the comment section. I promise to respond to them. Until next time, guys, thank you very much for staying tuned and watching my video. I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye.